Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, we're loaded up and getting ready to go out of here. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, North Dakota time, I think. We just went through a storm, so we're kind of dragging our feet. It's been raining. And right now it looks like it's windy, but by looking at the flags, it looks like the wind's blowing south, which is good for me. And we said bye to everybody, and so we're getting ready to head south. I think I'm going to go down to I think there's a Love's down the road about 28 miles. They've also got a dump station there. I've learned a lot by coming up here. Two things I've learned. One is right before I get here, I'll stop at that Love's or wherever. They got a dump station at Love's, and I'm going to dump before I come here. The second thing is I'm going to get my hair cut in Florida before I come up here. That's two things that I know.
Okay. Well, like I said, outside of being cheap about the haircut, I mean, it's a one-time thing, you know. If it had been every week, that's different. But yeah, like I said, it was really fun going to get the haircut because we had to walk through the middle of a town council meeting.
I never seen anything like it.
Well, but nobody seemed to mind.
No, they didn't,
Yeah.
but I felt I put my head down, looked at the floor, and I never looked anybody in the eye. I just walked straight through it.
Yeah, but everybody up here is super nice. I mean, they really, really are. And a lot of them, of course, are Wyatt's family, but all of them just seem really, really nice. The town itself is a lovely little town. If it wasn't for it being so remote, it would be a great place to live for me.
They have no shopping here. It's not a great place for her to live here.
There's not even a drugstore here, so,
no.
You know.
She got up one night, she decided, I'm going to run down to the
Walgreens.
Yeah, Walgreens for something. I'm just looking at her going, where do you think you're going?
Yeah, there's not much here, but like I said, it's a lovely little town. It's safe, it's quiet.
Actually, didn't that lady tell us that the Walgreens in Canada was closer than the Walgreens down here?
Yeah, she did. No, but we're getting ready to head out. We had a wonderful time, beautiful wedding. The kids just done an amazing job because they did this all themselves. So, and
well, they had.
Yeah.
The town helped a lot. Their friends in town.
Yeah.
So.
And my stepmom, she was a florist, and she just did a wonderful job. The flowers were beautiful, and like I said, it was an outdoor wedding, so we was kind of holding our breath. What kind of weather we was going to have because it rained every night.
I thought the weather was great.
Yeah, but for the wedding, it was 84 and beautiful. You know, sun was shining, and they had it out on the farm, and had a beautiful setting under the trees. It was just a gorgeous day, and I think they were well pleased too. So, but now it's time to go home, or time to go south. How about that? We won't say go home, but we're time to go that direction.
Yeah, we're going to head south. I don't know if I'm going to do any gallivanting around very much at all. Just because there's a big heat wave going on down there, and air conditioning in a tin can with a big heat wave. The two don't mix out really well.
And although we think we got our problem fixed, but you just never know. So.
Oh, you mean with the generator?
Yeah. Well, no, they...
Well, that's what I mean. It wasn't a generator. We thought it was a generator because, anyway, it ended up being my plug. And when Sue was there, when I seen that spark, well, you guys will see it in the video. I don't want to repeat it. But anyway, we got that fixed, and we've been here for a week. And the air conditioner plugged in, been working perfect every night. And matter of fact, there have been a couple of mornings, believe this or not, I had to fire up the furnace.
Yeah, those 50-degree mornings, it was a little bit much, but like I said, we didn't have to worry too much about it getting too hot. Listen, I think yesterday was the high for the week, that 84, 85.
You guys want to see something funny? Look at this. Can you see Buddy down here? Look at that.
It's my baby.
He's asleep.
He's ready to go. He's got his spot. He's ready to go.
Yeah. He won't stay nowhere else either. It's right there. That's where it's at. We got his bed. I thought that little bed right here would be okay. He does travel in here better, I think.
Yeah,
but
he's
he's
really
still,
good.
I was trying to break him of that.
Yeah, because it is kind of tiresome that many miles with this dog on my lap, but he does okay. He's being really, really good here, where he had a hard time in the car. So,
oh yeah, he hasn't had any panic attacks.
No, and I thought, he would maybe run back and forth because there's plenty of room here but he won't. He feels the movement. He won't go anywhere.
If Sue's sitting on the couch, we brought his blanket because I don't know what it is about that blanket. Maybe it's because we've always had it, but wherever we put his blanket, that's where he goes. Yeah. If we put it at the end of our bed, he'll go there. And I put the, look here, a robin. I ain't seen a robin in years. Hopping across the yard. Yeah. But we put it on the couch back here next to Sue, and so he jumps up on the couch and he don't get in her lap. He lays on that blanket.
Yeah.
So.
But riding down the highway, he's going to be right here on my lap. So.
Yeah.
But that's
and he
okay.
didn't bark near as much as I thought as he would. He barked because they had a lot of people staying here at the house. So car doors slamming, you know, people coming and going, all that kind of stuff. But he wasn't near as bad as I thought he'd be.
Yeah, but at night he was just fine. He slept all through the night and wasn't a bit of problem.
There's
so
another robin right there.
Yeah. Wow. But they do have, you know, a lot of wildlife up here.
Most of them are two-legged. Two-legged wildlife.
Well, have you seen a bird with 3 legs?
I was talking about the locals at the bar.
I know what you were talking about, but that's what I said. Have you seen a bird with 3 legs?
I'm talking about the locals at the bar.
Oh, yeah. And cute little bar here, restaurant bar. And I guess it was not so habitable a few years ago, and they've changed it now to where it's a really, really cute place. Food was good. I'm getting tired of the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same menu.
Other than that, you know, and I could really use an Olive Garden.
No, not an interest. It's funny you ask anybody about anything, really, about anything, and it's the same answer almost 90% of the time. You have to go to Grand Forks.
Yeah.
Everything's in Grand Forks.
Yeah, and that's, you know.
I said, where's the hospital? Closest hospital, if some emergency happens. Grand Forks.
Yeah, they do have an ambulance here that'll take you to Grand Forks.
Oh my God, you know, I'm just thinking of serious situations.
Yeah.
That ambulance may not get you there on time.
Well, and I said, if it's like, you know, the fire department and everything, it's volunteer. So.
I feel good about that.
Well, I know.
All right, we're out of here, folks, and we'll see you when we get back.
Okay.
Let me take a little picture going down the road a little bit. Well, that's it. We had a great time while we were up there. I think we were there a total of about 7 or 8 days, something like that. Got a good look around town. I want to thank everybody for making Sue and I feel right at home. Everybody was just super nice to us, and we appreciate each and every one of them. The wedding turned out really nice. I didn't really record a whole lot there, even though I do have a lot that I have recorded. But I'm not too sure if I want to post a lot of it. I don't know how private they want to keep everything. So here's what I thought I'd do is I might take these videos and edit them down and send them to her, and then she can do what she wants to with them. So anyway, the PEMBINA is it's one of the last Western type no holds barred town. Super nice. Everybody up there has their political views about things, and they run the town that suits them, and it seems very quiet, very stable, very safe. I didn't see a problem up there at all. Never saw one cop come through town at all, ever. There is no police station there, as I've talked about it in the video. All the guys at the best restaurant in town, the only restaurant in town. I had a good time up there. They all seemed super cool, like told me stories. I appreciate all the stories they told me. The one story that sticks in my mind was the guy that was working at the bar. Sorry, I don't remember your name. But he was telling me a story about how he left PEMBINA to work for Eli Lilly, I believe in Indianapolis. I believe he was a chemist, if I remember right. And then COVID set in. They all got laid off. He went back to PEMBINA and decided that was all the big city life he needed to see and didn't want to see anymore. So he's back to PEMBINA, working there at the restaurant, and that's where he's going to stay. So, you know, he's found out his true place in life, and it's PEMBINA, North Dakota. So I want to thank everybody there at the wedding. It was very, very nice for helping out. And Sue and I are going to mosey back to Florida, where we belong. And I don't know if we'll ever be able to go back to PEMBINA again, because we're getting to the age where these trips are taking longer and longer to do, and they take more and more out of us. So, you know, if you're not as old as we are, you will someday, and then you'll understand. So with that, I'm just going to do a lot of video of driving during the day. We're leaving here late, by the way. We're leaving like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon or 1:30 in the afternoon, if I remember right. And so our first boondocking is going to be at a Cracker Barrel. I believe it was down by somewhere, south. I think it was in South Dakota, but I won't swear to that because I just don't remember. But whatever it was, it is what it is, and we went down there and we spent the night at Cracker Barrel. I like staying at Cracker Barrel. Most of them are quiet. Most of them are close to a highway. You get up in the morning. You know, got a place to go have breakfast where you don't have to go very far. Most Cracker Barrels around back have got grassy areas. So if you have pets, you can walk your pet. Please pick up after your pet. Don't leave it there for somebody else. These are the things that makes people like Cracker Barrel, businesses like that, all of a sudden do away with RV parking because other people trash the place up and then they just don't want to deal with it anymore. So just be careful and take care and leave a place cleaner than what it was before you got there. And then we can all enjoy these free places to park, and we can all travel and we can all have a good time. We all know about the laws that are being passed against what they call homeless people, and they're pointing some of them laws directly at RVs and RV travelers. So take care, be well, and we'll see you on down the road.
Take exit 78 on the right to 26th Street, then take the first left.
Thanks, my little helper.
Turn left at the traffic light.
Sometimes to get to a Cracker Barrel, it seems like you just drive in a circle to get into the parking lot.
In 1/2 mile, turn right on South Shirley Avenue, then take the first right.
Cracker Barrel's the worst about turning their lights off at night and you can't see a sign. And turn right, take the first right. It's got to be like right in here.
Turn right at the traffic light, then take the first right.
How many rights did I take? 3?
See it right there?
Turn right.
That sign right there say curbside. Well, check their website, so they have bus parking.
Yeah.
Well, we finally made it to Cracker Barrel. We'll go back here in the back and see if we can get a spot and put her up for the night.
Arriving at Cracker Barrel Old Country Store on the left.
One thing that I've learned by parking in Cracker Barrels, especially when you show up at night, nighttime you're liable to get back there and they'll be full and you won't have a place to park, and so you have to get inventive about your parking. But we got here to this one, and being just like South Dakota, there's not a lot of traffic up there anyway. So we got back here in the back. We've learned one thing. When you have an opportunity, survey the whole area and look for the perfect place to park because you're the only one there. Level is important, and being parked next to something is kind of important. Do you want to be? Do you not want to be? And so I parked here originally, but then I got out and walked around the parking lot and decided there was a better place, and so later on we did move. This here was a good spot, but there was a pizza place to my left right there that you probably saw, and I saw that car there, and I got to thinking, if pizza place was advertised, it was open 24/7, so how much traffic is going to be going in and out all night long, shining their lights right through my rig, and so I decided to move. Greg took Buddy for a walk. Sue did anyway. She walked him clear down there by the Indian teepee here. I think we're still in South Dakota, but I'm not swear on it because these border lines here are kind of crisscross. We was in Iowa, We stayed at Sioux Falls at a Cracker Barrel. It was pretty nice. Good location, actually, if you're ever in the Sioux Falls area and looking for a place to boondock. Cracker Barrel right there is in the middle of a kind of a shopping area with a lot of restaurants around. There's a movie theater right next door. I mean, yeah, pretty nice place to boondock. Very quiet back there. We were there. We were the only ones there all night. Now we're at this rest area on 29 south of that. I'm not sure exactly where we're at. According to my GPS, I don't know where I am. Where am I? I'm, looks like 9 miles from Elk Point, 27 miles from Suck City, Iowa. We always call it Suck City in the trucking world. Not sure why, but everybody called it Suck City on the CB. So anyway, we're just taking a break. You hear Buddy over here, he's trying to dig a hole. And there's Sue coming out of the rest area up there, if you can see her in the yellow up there. It's actually a very pleasant day right now. So the highs today is only supposed to be like in the mid to high 70s. It's cloudy, a little breezy, not too bad, but very comfortable. So hopefully we escape that big heat wave everybody was talking about by taking this route, trying to go around everything. Well, with that, I'll get out of here and just say, see you when we get there.